It's called Imagination. Welcome, art, music, and creative interview series hosted by me. It is a wonderful feeling indeed when our mind is captivated by the notion that intrigues us and stirs our creativity. Imagination fuels are motivated by us. We must guard against shackling it. Our imagination without free rein will wither. Set free, it can take us anywhere. And I mean anywhere. It can take us right down to People's Street. Bring me on in. This is how we start with art and music as therapy. Again, welcome to the Groove Yard. My name is Roscoe Lee Owens. You are in the Jazz Zone and we are in the Groove Yard. So today, like none other, we're going to talk about things that are happening right now. The Juneteenth celebration that is coming up, the understanding of what was really going on. This is an example of the opportunities that we have to celebrate the 31st annual Pomona Valley Juneteenth Family Jazz and Arts Festival. In fact, I met a creative individual yesterday when we were at the flag raising, and that is none other than the featured singer, Mr. Ray, Mr. Andre Ray, that is. And you know what? As you speak with people, you find out more and more. Andre Ray grew up 2 blocks from me, and I didn't even know it at the time, but he's a younger man. So that's a blessing right there. And then we have a gospel soloist to perform as well, bringing out that entire aspect of it. Now, Brother Ray, formerly with LTD, a special guest, Andre Ray. So we're going to have a great time, and I need you to come on out and enjoy. And that's going to be on this month, which is June, which is Black Music Month, which is also the month of, I'm going to say, the Emancipation Proclamation for African Americans that did not understand what was going on prior to. So they didn't tell us that we was free. They wanted to get their crops pulled first. And then they came and let people in Texas know that we were free Americans. So from there, let's go to that other page. I want to talk about some of the artists and participations here. Carrie Taylor, wonderful, beautiful artist, formerly with the Climax group, but is doing her own thing and really, really, really absolutely awesome. I had the opportunity to talk with her, and all things are going really well. Also, the Jazz Zone, Jazzabration. We're going to perform. We have some great musicians and a beautiful singer that's going to be with us on this occasion to be able to celebrate Juneteenth. David Judah Oliver, inaugural poet laureate of Pomona. Great young man, great vision, good understanding, and is doing many things for our community. And we are so proud to have him come and do one of his great poems on this day, which is June 19th, Juneteenth. Also, a wonderful group that has paralyzed the United States in terms of their performances all over the world, special performances by Climax, the entire band, you know. And then look at the bottom right here. We have to understand the sponsors. I'm going to go from right to left. We're talking about the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce being a part of that. PFC Farms with great, great vegetables that they're bringing and fruit from the farms direct. SLJ, the sound folk, because without great sound, we won't have a great presentation. And that's what we're looking for. If you're interested in participating, we still have time. 909-418-8530. You may be a vendor. You may be a producer. You may be a major sponsor. So please tune in at Jetmac, JETMACINC.com. Seems a wonderful organization that is about empowering the community that's located right here in the Pomona Valley area, doing great work. Success Express Marketing Solutions, which has the opportunity to do the podcast and be able to put our information out there, successfully help small businesses, corporations, and nonprofit organizations to get their message out. And again, the Jazz Zone with Jazzabration, a combination of a development from the Jammin' Foundation to the Living Legend to the Jazzabration to the opportunities to present also the Lamert Park Jazz and Blues Society as we continue to move forward. In terms of talking about that, what I want to do is go to our podcast to be sure that we can celebrate those individuals and companies that are supporting us through their commercials and the creative opportunities that our CEO at Success Express has the opportunity to share and create visions for businesses. Kijana, let's show them your opportunities to share your amazing talent to brand folk.
Full Force Protection Services, the protective services you need for you, your family, and your businesses. Full Force Protection Services provides cannabis security, executive protection, armed transport, event security, home protection, home security installation, family protective services, and more. Full Force Protection Services has all the skills you need for your protection. The skill set includes weapon screening, keen observation, de-escalation technique, crime prevention, loss prevention, surveillance, and more. Full Force Protection Services is affordably priced to fit any budget. For immediate services, contact 707-407-5133. That's 707-407-5133. Don't get caught without protection, and don't get caught without full force.
Yes. Well, I started off talking about the Juneteenth event special that is going to be on June the 19th, right here in the city of Pomona. But I want to thank personally Miss and Dr. Trudy Coleman for her consistent effort to be sure that Juneteenth was celebrated. This is the 31st year of celebration here in our city of Pomona. I also want to thank the mayor, Mr. Tim Sandoval, and the city council for this, a proclamation of the city council of the city of Pomona County of Los Angeles, State of California, declaring June 19th, 2021, a celebration of Juneteenth National Freedom Day. So again, Mayor and City Council, I want to thank you for that proclamation. But I want to get down to business. The keys to success are how to work from home. See, this is an opportunity to, in the first reading, is being creativity, bringing in the understanding of knowing who you are and what you want to do. So, have a daily mode of operations. It's about waking up early. A marine thing, make your bed, but it's not a marine thing because it says the first thing you do is powerfully successful when you make your bed and start your day. Operate your business in a work environment that motivates you, inspires you. You got to be in that kind of environment. Tackle the most important aspects of what you need to do early. Take care of your task early. Have a schedule and stick to it. Main thing, hold yourself accountable for what you want. Again, hold yourself accountable. Do it. Have a list of things to do each day. The things that help you stay focused, be aware of things that are happening, but also that you are in control. Delegate tasks that are outside your expertise, like allowing this podcast and the founder and developer of the Success Express podcast utilize his talent and skills to help you focus on your message. Focus on solutions over situations. Woo-wee! I'm going to say that again. Focus on solutions over situations and avoid negative chaos and side time consuming conversations. Bring me back on, Key. And the opportunity to share that with you is all about, I call it art and music as therapy. So all of the aspects of art is about establishing who you are, what you want to do, the rules and principles and strategies, like plan your day and work your plan. Like always give extra value to the things. Always have 3 to 5 must-dos every day. The Groove Yard. We have another great program that is coming up that's going to be right on People's Street. That's going to be June the 24th. We are celebrating 2 individuals that will receive roses through the Jammin Foundation, growing to the Living Legends, growing to the Leimert Park Jazz and Blues Society. We will celebrate 2 individuals, musicians, Mr. Fritz Dijon Sr. and Mr. Michael Romley Davis. That's going to be on a Thursday, the 24th, about 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the stage in People Street, right next to the Vision Theater in Leimert Park. So these are opportunities that are coming up and that we are participating in, along with many other things that celebrate us in the Jazz Zone. And through the Groove Yard, because it's always staying in the groove. So in the groove, we're going to be out at Roscoe's Jazz Lounge in Long Beach coming up this month as well. So we're going to keep the groove going in terms of what we need to do in terms of art, music, and creativity. This is an interview series. What I'm doing today is just sharing. We'll be interviewing on next Tuesday with some incredible musicians that are going to participate in this event as well. So with that being said, I want to show you creativity. So Mr. Kijana Owens, let's show some of that talent and that creativity that you have put into your podcast, because it is the Success Express podcast that hosts about 5 to 6 different podcasts. And I'm thankful. So show them who you are and what you do.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
There you go. That is showing that you can create an opportunity to get your business out front. Insta Stinger. Woo! That was a great concept as well in terms of showing how we progress. And I want that one more commercial that shows the aspect of branding your business. It just has that stack. There's 3 stacks. Do you have that available? That means what I would say is get your groove on. Brand your company, your project, your idea. Have to keep it in front of folk. So I wanted to show that because we all need to continue to brand our future with our success from the right now. I also want to speak on the aspect of what we're doing at the PVAA, which is the Pomona Valley Art Association, which integrates with the things that we're doing with Juneteenth, especially during this month of Black Music Month, because we're displaying the artistry of several artists with an emphasis on music this month, an emphasis on investing in others, an emphasis on being grateful for what we have and what we do, with the emphasis on pay yourself first. That is the opportunity to wake up, make your bed. You are already starting to pay yourself first. Practice patience because it's not going to come right away. It's going to come when it comes, but you have to be ready when it comes. Today's lesson and what you learn, because we compile and pile and pile what we learn on top of each other so that the understanding becomes very strong. Not the fact that you just learned something today, but by setting it on top of other examples of things that you've learned, we just continue to compile the goodness, the understanding, and the blessing. You have to review that. You have to look at it, it's not just write it down. You have to write it down. You have to say it in your head. You have to review it. You have to continue to go on. You must believe in miracles. You must believe in miracles, that you know that it will happen if you continue to pursue it. Ours in the Jazz Zone continue to pursue a legacy of a gentleman named Mr. James B. Owens, James Burton Owens, jazz drummer from East St. Louis, come to California with his family, set up stakes, and continue to push music, love to push music, played in the Central Avenue, Dunbar Hotel, and several other local spots. Talking about spots, it was Mr. Roger Hamilton Spots that was with my dad in his trio. Trio? That's my dad. That's a duo, but the trio, Mr. Bob Lacefield on sax. It was my opportunity to assist those three gentlemen in moving it forward as my dad succumbed to an illness. And I succumbed to the fact that I was supposed to step in and keep it going. And so thus I have. And that's since 1996 to 2021. And the Jazz Zone was a creation followed through from the Jimmy Owens Jazz Trio to the Jimmy Owens Jazz Ensemble to the Jazz Zone and where we are today, and to be thoroughly happy to be performing on the 31st annual Juneteenth festival in the city of Pomona that was so graciously understood by the city council and the mayor to make a proclamation that that day is known as Juneteenth. So we're going to celebrate that. We're going to celebrate the art of creating art regarding music, regarding this particular celebration, and this particular podcast. Most podcasts are not dated, but this one is. It is important. I hope to see you at Ganesha Park, which is located in the city of Pomona, on June 19th, which is Juneteenth. We start at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to be amazing from the start to the end. Thank you for the support from all of our sponsors, and those that want to sponsor have time to continue to call and be prepared to participate. Bring your family out. It's a great day to bring your family out. It's going to be really, really great. I truly appreciate all things moving forward. Ray Brooks, you're amazing, brother. You know that. And I appreciate you. All the musicians that have performed throughout the years in the Jazz Zone started way back as we were powerfully putting in an understanding of what it is to say we are community partners. So we have community partnership with Leimert Park, with Pasadena, with Pomona, and with your city, because we're looking to come and play jazz and all kinds of music to entertain people in your cities. So if you're a city representative that are participating in summer concert series, please catch us, Jazz Zone. And this is how you can get us. Book the Jazz Zone Ensemble. Kijana, show them some other commercials. The people that support you, which is the uh, the Success Express podcast series, and people that need to have some of this done or want to have this accomplishment in their business or in their project, please contact Success Express. And Kijana, show them the commercial how they can do that.
It's the Stinger. It's the Stinger.com. It's the Stinger.com. It's the Stinger.com. Sting your brand with It's the Stinger.
Well, John, I'm glad you brought up that Married Tribe 55 plus couples only as a brand and as a commercial. I want to give a big shout out to my wife, Jeanette Marie Owens, my partners in crime with the Married Tribe 55, Ms. Linda and Tony Taco Sam, that we're able to reach out and share a candid conversation with couples on a weekly basis in terms of what we just came through with this pandemic, to staying together, praying together, and moving forward together in progress as a family, as a couple, as a community. Again, my name is Roscoe Lee Owens, and it is my pleasure to be available to create and do a podcast for you on a weekly basis, coming through from the Jazz Zone right into the Groove Yard. And again, we're set up in Lamert Park, right on People Street. And that's the story for today. Enjoy life with God's blessings. Thank you very much, Mr. Kijana Owens, for hosting our podcast. And as I was saying earlier, book the Jazz Zone Ensemble. Make your next event your best event. We'll see you on June 31st. Not June 31st, June the 19th for the 31st annual Juneteenth Jazz, Blues, and it's the Jazz and Art Festival, Family Festival. See you then. Thank you very much for paying attention. And Ray Brooks, thank you for checking in. God bless you all. And especially the musicians from 1996 on further through the Jazz Zone. Many absolutely awesome musicians have performed in the Jazz Zone and will continue to move forward. Enjoy life with God's blessings, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Groove Yard.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.